Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, we pulled out yet another needle, and we even were able to defeat the masked man in the process. I mean, they're still around, and they're still doing things, admittedly, but after so many losses, we got a definitive win. It was nice. And then, before we could really truly celebrate the whole thing, a stretch limo came from the sky and said, "Hey, yo, get inside. Porky wants to see you." And, I mean, there are few less appealing sentences than that one, but for the sake of the plot and everything and trying to make things right, we didn't really have a lot in the way of options. So we had to get inside that stranger's car. Ugh. Dangerous goings, dangerous goings. And we arrived to Newport City, which is basically just one gargantuan, gaudy theme park that everyone in Tazmily has decided to start living at. It is something. I can't really say that I care for this place all that much. It's gaudy, and I really feel like everything about it is so superficial and I don't know, like you're probably just gonna get used to everything that's around here and then super bored after a little while. I mean, this is pretty much a textbook definition of pretty much just, you know, you give a child too much dang power and this is roughly what you're gonna end up getting. Granted, at the same time, I don't know how many children would have their own armed military force that's slowly but surely trying to, you know, in such subtle ways that the Pig Mask Army has done to be able to get people to come to the town that you founded and all of this other stuff. I have a lot of questions, honestly. I mean, I would say why or how, but I mean, Porky is Porky, and he's always just kind of been a massive asshole, and honestly, that's more than enough to kind of understand and explain most of this problem, really. He's just not a good person at the end of the day. Anywho, we apparently have to crawl into the sewer system around these here parts. Through this broken speaker, I guess. The hole in the speaker seems to lead into the sewers. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get from doing this, but we're gonna make it happen. It would be a bit difficult for people to fit through this. Yeah? Okay, what? No, just... Huh? Oh, come on! I heard all this stuff about a stink bug and the sewers. How am I supposed to get in? Stink bugs stink up the place wherever they go. You know, like these seats. Yeah, we've already established that nobody cleans this place. Alright, I felt really confident about... Oh, wait, hang on a second. Maybe I can... Alright, that must be why I'm not allowed to run. Oh, okay. Well, that makes slightly more sense. I'm not going to say it makes sense. It's not really, because why do you care, lady? Why do you care, lady? And it goes right to the sewer system. Unbelievable. That's where everything is coming from. Yep, and okay, so if I can't run in here, then I guess I can't slam my way through the speaker into the sewers. Interesting. Okay, well, if that's not what I'm supposed to immediately do, or if, you know, there's another step in the process, then I am left to ponder what it is I'm supposed to do in the here and now. I guess I could just go inside the very large building, right? This is the Empire Porky Building, headquarters for the Porky Corporation. So you're the ones who... No, it's nothing at all. Never mind me. Smile. I don't like when people smile like that. It's downright disturbing. Alright, what do we got around here? Oh, hey, Brenda. Even you wound up coming here? Please don't cause us any more trouble. What do you mean, more trouble? I haven't done anything to you. So you finally came too, Lucas. Who are you? Is Flint still out looking for his missing son? I mean, as far as I'm aware. Also, you know the name of said missing son. I know you know. If only he'd come to me for serious help, we might have been able to find him. He's an awkward fellow, that father of yours. Well, okay. That's kind of an absolute asshole-ish thing to say. Okay, alright. Trying not to... I'm honestly, truly trying to not get too all up in, you know, the Tazmily people's business about this stuff. they've been manipulated and lied to, and it's caused some serious problems for their personalities, so, alright. Anywho, it's about time. I was wondering when on earth I was ever going to find you. I wanted to stash those away, thank you. Alright, so I should, theoretically, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, alright, that's all of them. Just had to make sure. And also, didn't we at some point pick up a trivia card 3? I think we did. We did! We can toss that inside the storage container 2. That seems like a good idea. Everything else, I think we're fine. I think it's okay. Yep, and you are still overkill on the encouragement. Also, I thought you decided you were gonna run that hotel. The statue of Master Porky looks a lot like a kid, don't you think? What do you think's up with that? Well, I mean, yeah. How else would it look? That's the only Porky that's ever porked. Has anyone ever seen Master Porky before? How old do you think he is? He must be amazing to build a city like this. I said it before and I'll say it again. At best, he financed the creation of this town. He didn't actually build anything. The man doesn't have any actual credentials or skills. Oy, oy, oy. Come on now. All right, well, let's see here. What say thee? Welcome. This is the Empire Porky Building, home of the great Master Porky. All right, well, I mean, I kind of gathered that much on my own. Your greeting didn't really go much, it didn't really go very far in the grand scheme of things, now did it? And also just a casual hot spring in the building. You don't see that too terribly often. Well, all right. I don't think that I needed that at all, but cool. All right, so this is an issue. What exactly am I supposed to be doing here? Yes, I know, Mole Cricket, I know. You don't have to give me the spiel each and every time. And, well, just buy some couple life noodles is what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm helping out your kind here. Service repairs in progress. Yeah, okay. So, all signs have pointed to me having to go into the sewers, but I cannot currently go into the sewers. So, what precisely would you like me to do here? Alright, well, just looking over the various buildings as we know them. Interesting. You'd think there would have been something important around these here parts, but it doesn't seem so. Interesting. I'm just trying to inspect the garbage. And I am making no progress on that front. Unfortunate. Okay, well, don't want to waste anybody's time, so...
5 minutes later.
Did I just find something? Whoa, hey, there's the bug everybody was complaining about. Oh. Yo, you good, Boney is very offended by the bug. So I had the right idea, I just, oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I just went about it in the wrong way. The hole in the speaker seems to have led into the sewers. Go through it. Yes! Ah, difficult for people to go through it. I see. Okay. Nobody seems to want to talk to me about the fact that my dog jumped through. Wow, that whole, nope. I really, truly thought that was going to change your dialogue at least slightly. Okay. You know, a lot of people would probably say, you know, a dog jumping through a speaker into the sewers would be, you know, a relatively interesting thing to start talking about. Okay, all right, then that must mean there has to be, like, another way inside somehow. That would make sense, right? You know anything? Oh wait, you've been hearing a dog whimpering for a while. I think it's somewhere right below us. And I can't go check it out, though. The reason being that I'm afraid of dogs. That's fair, honestly. Seriously, their noses are wet, they wag their tails, they lick people's faces, and more often than not, they'll bite your arm off. I totally can't handle that. You make it sound like no dogs have anything intimidating about them whatsoever. Like, you make it seem like your fear is so irrational. There are plenty of reasons to be terrified of dogs. They can go absolutely crazy on you. Anyway, so could you go look for the dog instead? I mean, yeah. Really? You must like dogs then. I mean, I like the dog that I've been hanging out with. So you'll go look for me? Okay, I'll open this heavy cover. Oh, I'm putting myself at major risk though. Okay, I'll open the sewer entrance for you. Here goes nothing. Okay. Huh. Can't say I really thought. All right, sure. If that's the way it's gonna be, then that's what we'll do. Also, that's a big pile of garbage. Stanky, stanky garbage. That's Boney barking. He must be nearby. All right. Boney, you're traditionally so much more intelligent than this. It's kind of weird to see you run off into the sewers like this. Also, it's a metal attack roach. All right, well, we'll see just how offensive your attacks are in a hot second. All right, well, I guess I kind of thought that would have been enough to get rid of you. Turns out not so much. All right, well, their combo attack is woefully underpowered. All right, fair enough, fair enough. All right, Boney, where you at, boy? Well, okay, well. Problem 1, the roaches are still attacking. Problem 2, can't cross the gross-ass trash river. So what am I supposed to do? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, they're gonna attack, spread its wings and charge! Ow, come on. It's not that freaky. I mean, it is pretty freaky. I guess it is a solid metal roach flying right at your head. But I don't know. At the same time, I feel like we've been through more than enough. I don't know what would be so intimidating to Lucas about that situation. No problem here. And we've got trash people. I wish to do battle with the trash people. You'd think maybe we could make some kind of, a bridge. Let me try, let's like, again, maybe? No problem here, no problem here. Oh, I didn't, well, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't realize that I could keep going. Oh, yeah, so embarrassing. All right, well, ooh. All right, the trash people. They've come together. Oh, no. All right, so... I don't see why we can't use PK fire. Other than the fact that setting fire to trash is ill-advised and more than a little extraordinarily stinky. But, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, as it were. Why would a being made out of metal not be affected by fire? Fire makes metal expand and, like, it softens it. Like, there's so many reasons why that should work, and it doesn't. And that's very annoying. All right, well, can we at least get rid of a single one of these trash monsters? The answer apparently is no. Man, Lucas is going absolutely through it right now. The putrid moldy men ain't giving him half a second to recuperate. All right, come on, just thank you. I just wanted you specifically to go away. Anyway, oh God, yep. Burping up all sorts of nastiness yet again. All right, Lucas, if we work together, there you go, there you go. The metal roaches decided to be extraordinarily unimpressive. All right, and go! There we are. All right, no more of that mess. Oh, just a little hop, skip, and a jump, and the putrid moldy man should get the ever-loving hell out of here. Thank goodness for that. All right, and so much EXP. Appreciated. All right, so then we'll just very quickly... I don't know how many problems you've got, but let's go ahead and just heal them all up. Let's just solve all your problems in one fell swoop, my lad. I'm uncertain. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. All right, now ups and over. Really? I don't know. I don't know if I should be using a hot spring I find in the sewers. But I mean, I guess we're not, you know, tripping out or anything, so... I guess this is clean water. But can you blame me for being ever so slightly hesitant given the situation and the past we've been involved with? Oh, boy. All right, well, what do we got in here? Ta-da! Inside the trash can, there was saltwater gun. All right, good for fighting robots. And we've also got some magic pudding. Magic pudding is good, always good. And a putrid moldy man. Dang it. 2 out of the 3 were good things. I got the 2 out of the 3. The worst part is a large part of me felt it. You know, it's like one of these is absolutely going to be an enemy of some sort. But then after I got the first 2, I thought, oh, I guess I'm just, you know, being overly paranoid. No, I was totally right to be paranoid. Ah, well. We still beat him. And we got ourselves all healed up, too. And I guess those roaches don't really have much interest in fighting us, do they? The putrid moldy men do. They are rotten on the inside as much as the outside. So be it. I will defeat you. Let there be no doubt of that. And there you go, just belching up again. It's been a long time since the nauseated status ailment has been something that we've had to worry about. All right. Oh, what's it gonna do? Mold spores. Oh boy. You gonna poison one of us? No, surprisingly enough. You really would think that would come up slightly more often. All right. And more terrible odors. Lucas cares not about your belches. Not this day. All right. Very good. Very good. Now, Boney, where the heck are you? How did you get so freakishly far away? So, why does, like, every, 15 feet have a different mole cricket selling stuff? What's up with that? Double jerky, antidote, fresh mint, secret. I mean, that's all nice and good and everything, but, I don't really need any of this. Very weird. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be going into, an apartment complex. A really nasty one, too. The door won't open and there's no one inside. I'll be the judge of that. Alright, I guess I won't. Nah. Let me tackle down the doors. Okay. What the? Tall guy! What the heck? Pulling this rope would probably be extremely dangerous. I see, but, he has a ball and chain around his legs! His very large legs! Frog, do you have any kind of context on any of this? What the heck happened? Why is he imprisoned? I'll be real, I didn't even think we'd ever even see the guy again. That's crazy. Looks like we can probably see him on the second floor. Okay. Maybe, just maybe he'll be willing to actually talk to us now? If for absolutely no other reason to let us know why he's incarcerated? Also, sup, Boney? Were you just waiting for us? Woof woof. I chased after a strange-smelling bug and somehow wound up here. Somehow is right. That don't make no sense. Okay, we don't actually need the entire party member gain jingle, all right? That's a little silly. Woof. But never mind that. Look what's in the next room. Yeah, it's Tall Guy. Tall Guy, are you okay? Please tell me you'll actually speak to me now. The situation calls for it. Nah. Okay. I know I asked for you to talk to me, but the fact that you actually, turned your head kind of freaked me out a little. Yes, it's me. Letter, oh wow, okay, the bell ringer. You sure are. Must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. Yeah, it is. It is. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time. I simply chose not to, and I can respect that. As I rang that crossroad bell deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. Okay. Why did the music just get so much more somber? But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Lucas, the time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It'll be a long story, but please listen to it all. Okay, sure. Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts, and there is just so much to tell. So I've decided to have the stink bug trembling behind me memorize everything I say? Ready, Mr. Stink Bug? What is, like a... Okay, that's weird. I don't know the word, but it's like that one person who sits at, court proceedings and writes down everything. I don't know the exact specific word. I'll have to look it up, but okay, that's weird. Long ago, there existed a world. A world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? Sure, yeah. You're just saying that there were at one point places other than the nowhere islands. I mean, I kind of assumed that there was, but the fact that you're kind of speaking in the past tense is definitely news. At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen. And so, the world is no more. So wait, are you saying that Mother 3 takes place in, like, a post-apocalypse? Technically? Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it? Yeah, I get it, I get it. Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tazmily Village. Yes. Aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. The white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. And although they're part of the world, these Nowhere Islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so, the white ship arrived at these islands. Well, if that's true, then why hasn't anybody brought this up before? I mean, if everybody... Or I guess an important question would be how long ago this was. Because, like, are the people I know of from Tazmily Village the ones who were on there? Or is this a descendant situation? And we've just kind of done the whole, you know, those who don't remember the past are doomed to repeat it type thing. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. The white ship, sure. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Apparently. The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long, long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long, long sleep. By the ants... Okay, so yeah, if the Magypsies, with their extraordinarily long lifespans, have ancestors, then yeah, I guess the people must have gotten to the Nowhere Islands a very long time ago. Interesting. Okay, but the ancestors of them, who have lived here since ancient times, ever since, the Magypsies have guarded the needles, in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep, as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. That is a very powerful dragon, then, yes. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Magypsies. Yeah, I get it. Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. That's a perfectly understandable and justifiable mindset, yeah. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And then they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and then they would begin their new lives. So then that's why Tazmily was so comparatively idealistic. Okay. Alright, I understand. Interesting. Where does Porky come in all of this? Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with our newly created story, and thus the village of Tazmily came to be. Okay, but wait, hang on. Not only am I wondering where Porky comes into this whole situation, what about the people that didn't live in Tazmily to begin with? Like, there were always people in, like, you know, we've been to other places, right? So, do other people in other towns, do they remember the previous world? Or is this... Okay, wait, maybe everybody, the ancestors of the Tazmily Village had their descendants, and those descendants spread out across the Nowhere Islands, so they're also in the dark? Oh man. Okay, however, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the White Ship people. Wes and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should such a dangerous situation occur. Okay, wait, no, then hang on. So it wasn't that long ago? So like Wes and Duster were there for the previous world? Remember when they went to Oso Castle? They went to retrieve the secret of the people of the White Ship. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world. Okay, well then no, then yeah, Okay, alright. I understand. I have questions, but I'm getting it. Okay, memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. Which is why you swore to a life of silence. I was the only one in the village of Tazmily who wasn't given a role in the new story. Okay, but then if everybody in Tazmily did know of the previous world, then I'm even more curious about the people who lived outside of that village. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name is Letter, comes from the word leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others.
Your leaders are just taller than everyone else?
So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know? I mean, I guess I can't argue that. Every time I saw you, I made certain to take a small part of my time to try and talk to you. You cut a very memorable figure, and so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tazmily Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? It's a lot to take in, and I still have lots of questions, but yeah, I do. I get it. Let me also talk about Oso Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the king of Oso. However, when we arrived on the White Ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday, before boarding the White Ship. Princess Kumatora was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magypsies to raise. Okay, I guess that explains a couple things. And given the role of Princess Oso Castle, Wes and Duster being her retainers was another part of this fabricated story. Oso Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tazmily can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? I mean, I don't know if a situation ever came up that would have made that clear to me. In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. So the fabricated story always had massive holes in it. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? I have. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? The Stinkbug's mind is absolutely blown right now. Truthfully, we had no idea how Tazmily Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the White Ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. But that implies that Porky is also a survivor of the previous world? I mean, I can buy it. I mean, the last we saw of him, he just kind of pieced out in the middle of the battle with Gygus. We didn't really know where he ended up specifically. Man, this is a lot. Okay. It seems he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. Okay. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and tumbled into this era and these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The pig masks, as well as everyone in New Pork City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box. That tracks, yeah, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras, which is basically just textbook definition levels of psychopathy. Like, God, what a screwed up kid. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship's secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? I do. The traitor was Losria, the seventh Magypsy, and the only one you haven't met yet. After they joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Cool, great. They really had to let Porky of all people know about that stuff. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the ceiling's needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently, neither the Magypsies nor Porky have that capability, yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. Okay. That all comes together. Okay, yeah. And it plays into my theory, too. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needles sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. Okay, but now that would explain why you also had to get, chained up and stashed away like this. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? I do. I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in New Pork City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into New Pork City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? I mean, quite frankly, that sounds like a ludicrous amount of pressure and expectations, and I don't fully know what creating a new world where new and bountiful things may begin even entails. Like, you're basically asking me if I want to be the conduit of which an entire new world is born, and that's extraordinarily intimidating. I don't know if I necessarily really want to be that person or to do that specific thing, but my hands are literally tied. If I either have to be the one to do it, or I have to let a known psychopath basically take control of the world. So, not a lot of options here. Okay, Lucas, you were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. Once again, that's a lot of pressure. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. I can't say I ever have, no. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I had to tell you. Did you understand it all? I did. Only the Magypsies really know the needle's location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. The stink bug should remember everything I've just said. I imagine with all of those little convenient chapters you just laid out. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with them, Mr. Stinkbug? I don't really know if it's necessary, but okay, I guess. I got the Stinkbug's memory. Only his memory, though. All other aspects of his existence have been tossed to the wayside, apparently. Oh, man. Okay. You know, I imagine a lot of people would probably wonder, like, okay, but why? Why is Porky doing this? What does he have to gain? And, I mean, he's literally just an absolutely pants-on-head crazy person. He's always been a selfish, monstrous, manipulative asshole. It's just kind of his general nature. Do I really have to leave the long way? I guess I do. So, I mean, I don't know if his goal is to specifically take over everything, like gain the ultimate power to just, you know, exert that power over everyone and everything at all times. Or if his main goal is to just flat out destroy everything. I mean, he eventually saw himself as above Gygus, who pretty much kind of had the whole destruction of everything everywhere as a bit of a byproduct on his, you know, on his to-do list. So it could be seen that maybe he wants to do what Gygus couldn't. Or maybe I'm thinking too heavily into that, and he really is just a bad person doing bad things. It's hard to say. I admit, I guess part of me is pretty curious about actually meeting him. Seeing what he has to say about everything he's done. I mean, I'm sure it all makes sense to his goofy ass why all of things he's doing, but I'm already mentally prepared for it to be absolutely idiotic. What? That's not what I wanted. There we go. I wanted to use this. Thank you. Alright, alright. Dodge the evil roach. Very good, very good. And here come the mold spores. There you go. More molds! Ugh. It's gonna wreak absolute havoc on yon lungs. Okay, yeah, that was a lot. I mean, it all makes sense and it comes together, right? But still. So, does that mean there are no other survivors of the previous worlds? I wonder. I suppose, okay. No, I think I understand. So, if this was basically the last people, you know, if the people of Tazmily were the last people of the old world to come into the new world, or rather just the Nowhere Islands, there is no new world. But by having Lucas pull the final needle, he can facilitate the creation of the new world. So, okay, all right. Yeah, no, I'm piecing it together. This all makes sense to me now. Yeah. So the world ended, and what's left of everybody hung out in the Nowhere Islands. And they were pretty much just complacent and chill with just being there, the last of humanity just living there. But this is the opportunity to create a new world in place of the one that ended. Okay. Also, what? Yeah, what? Fassad? The hell are you doing in the sewer water, you freak? Oh, this isn't good. Wait, what? Oh, for a second there, I thought you didn't have your interpreter anymore. That's 1 Nui and 8 keys. And the Marcy bot returneth. Okay. Oh, what a pleasure it is to see you again. No, wait. Long time no see, Fassad says. I say Nui to you, for I will now give you thoroughly destructive damage, he goes on to say. I have been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful, and dangerous ultimate weapon with trumpets up my nose. Therefore, I will absolutely, unquestionably, be victorious over you, is what Fassad says. What's more, I will put an end to your tale. I will give you damage, and then provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated. Giving me some real thoughtful vibes with your diction right here, if I'm being honest with you, is what Fassad says. You are already a massive scumbag, Fassad, but now you've just gone fully insane. Now then, here I come. Fassad is now ready to fight. Here he comes. All right, bring it on, asshole! Whoa, that's a lot of horns. Miracle Fassad. That is a lot of horns sticking out of your face. You know, this kind of borders along the lines of body horror at this point. Can't help but notice. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna go with the tried and tested method of boosting our defense and lowering your attack. That is what we're gonna do. And go ahead and sniff him up, Boney, just to make sure that we have all of our bases covered. But he didn't smell anything. Boney, come on, man! Didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Off-key music attack! Okay, that's survivable. Sprayed forgetful gas. Oh god. Okay. You sprayed forgetful gas on the character that wasn't able to do much anyway. That's kind of funny, honestly. All right, offense down. Make yourself weaker. All right, don't really have much in the way of options here. I need to heal everybody up. We'll just keep on lowering that. Here's hoping the scary mask will finally work. Boney, I just go and bite down on the trumpets, I guess. Scary mask, once again not working. All right. A dazzling light. The light is very dazzling. Couldn't stop crying. Okay, all right. That sucks, naturally. But, I'm going to be mostly having Lucas cast his various PSI abilities. So he doesn't really need accuracy. So that's not a problem. That's okay. All right, so that keeps everybody alive and going. Next up, we're gonna... I'm gonna have to cure Duster's crying problem here, but the defense boosts are more important to me right now. All right, then. Maybe you can throw your own smoke bomb. See how that goes. There you go. And a smoke bomb! Yo! I'm surprised that actually worked. But okay, cool. There you go, lowering that offense, boosting up the defense. All right. Next up, we can focus on lowering your defense as well. Off-key music attack! Wow, okay. Let out an awful smell. But Lucas dodged. Okay, so I think I buffed our defense as much as possible. I think... Wait, no. Because I actually don't think that we have. Dang, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, lower defense. Try to use the tickle stick. Boney, maybe get rid of that shield. There you go. Tickle stick! Didn't work. Oh, thief tools, I swear. All right. But defense up. There we go. Okay, yeah. Because Lucas had to spend a turn healing, so there we go. Okay, that's the good stuff. And it emitted an intense light. The powerful light caused Lucas to faint? Huh? Okay, so he just has an instant kill ability? What the hell? Okay, well, damn. That sucks. But okay, all right. I guess give the old staples a try, why don't you? And throw a normal-ass bomb. Huh! There you go, damage is damage. It's always worth a try. But okay, there you go. Now what? An off-key music attack. Did getting knocked out make Lucas lose his, make him lose his defense buffs? I don't know. Okay, well, we need to heal up. Kumatora being able to use her spells is better right now. I don't know, just try and kick him, I guess. And Boney, you just, yeah, smash him up. Smash him up, why don't you? Off-key music attack, we're gonna... I'm not sure. A dazzling light? So wait, sometimes the dazzling light will cause tears to happen, and other times it just kills? Sheesh. Alright, well, there you go. Her tears stopped. Good. Wait, no. What? right. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Well, I didn't know that Kumatora was going to end up getting a second status ailment thrown on her. Can't remember special skills, so she just has to punch. There is really nothing else I can do. All right. You are making things as difficult as they can possibly be, and I do not appreciate it. Shield device. All right. Well, there are much worse things you can do. Luckily, you're really not doing much damage at all, like even slightly, which is nice. I like that. I like that a lot. But still. Okay, let's go ahead and do ourselves an attack. I could do Starstorm. Yeah, we've got the energy, I suppose. I don't think that the wall staples are really ever going to do anything. Yep, we can't really do a whole lot. Okay, all right, well, at least the tickle stick worked. It's something! All right. PK starts. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Smiled boldly. Okay, cool. You just decided to give us a whole free turn to ourselves. That's pretty nice. You're going to ultimately regret it. Let's see. Let's try and bring down the thunder. Duster, just go absolutely crazy. Boney misses. PK thunder. There we go. Bring it on down. We actually managed to hit all three. Okay, cool. Good. Now what? Threw a whole bunch of bombs. Okay, all right. That sucks. But we can heal it off. Just go ahead and bring down the thunder again. Duster, you can just kick. And use a pencil rocket. Ah! There you go. What's happening? What's happening and why? Lucas and friends' attacks broke off some of Fassad's horns. Indeed, they did. All right. Fassad's heart filled with hatred. Apparently, absolutely loved those horns. All right, bringing down the PK Thunder. 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 All right. Give everybody a recharge. Very good. And, okay, you're creating a shield again, but a PSI shield. Okay, so then we'll just not cast PSI. At least PSI attacks, rather. Okay, heal up Boney's eyes. Sorry it took so long, my friend. Really should have just let you kept doing all of those pencil rockets. PK Thunder Omega. Didn't hit anyone. Franklin Badge, Reflect! Which reflects back. God damn. All right, woo! All right, there you go. Kumatora, give him the old punchy. Okay, so we'll have Lucas attack, and because we have the whole PSI shield thing going here, or it already wore off because of that weird little exchange we just had. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and keep going with it. There you go, pencil rockets. Go, good damage. Scarf down a luxury banana. Why? You don't even have a mouth anymore, I don't think. God, you suck. All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you don't have the reflecting anymore, and we're just gonna go and attack you. We're gonna beat you up. PK Thunder Omega again with this mess. Didn't hit anyone. Hit Kumatora, and bounced right off of Lucas. Ow! Okay, Kumatora took mortal damage. We need to fight much faster. We need to fight much faster. Kumatora. Just everybody else just attack normal. Pencil rocket. There we go. Thank you, rolling health system, for giving me the ability to do this. Stop eating so many goddamn bananas, you jerkwad. Hang on. Yeah! There we go. Okay, we got Kumatora still going. Very good. Now what? I feel like we just need to go all in on damage. Got any more pencil rockets? I have the New Year's Eve bombs, but I don't know if those work on bosses like this. I honestly do not know. I do not know. You've tried. Why do you know PK Starstorm? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, well, this isn't good. This attack takes a very long time. Not a fan. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Whoa. I did not have the resources to fix that. Holy dooly. But okay, alright. Damn. You're a real piece of work, Fassad. Whoa. You seem to be experiencing difficulties. Gah! Ow, 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 ow. Huh. I will not translate this part. The reason being that these are not words, but simple sounds. You have bested me, kind sirs. Actually, no, you did not best me. You are merely detestable. I am sick of all this fighting. Very, extremely sick of it. This is all just a game. You could call it Master Porky's game. You people are still stuck inside the game. As for me, I may have been removed from it, but I am still not sure. The flames of my life are in danger now. I do not think we will ever meet again. And not just in battle, is what Fassad states. He also adds in a very faint voice, "Nui hee hee." Fassad is now going to plummet. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I am an interpreter, but now the Fassad is gone, I am no longer needed. Please do not chase after me. Goodbye. You really thought I would dedicate so much time as to go and actually chase after you? Don't flatter yourself, lady. Whew, alright. Why do we have people in raincoats? Hey, do you know the secret to girls? No, sir, I do not. You don't know? How old are you? Jeez, get your act together, you moron. Girls, you see, like guys, they can count on. Do you got what it takes to be like that? I mean, when the situation really calls for it, I like to think that I can ultimately, you know, persevere. Anyway, you idiot. Think about it on your own. Think about it if you have what it takes or not. Come on, quit it. Stop asking me questions. I told you, think about it on your own, inside your head. Okay. You know, like, when you eat a giant hamburger, your hands get sticky and gooey? No. How the hell do you eat food? And, like, even when you open your mouth really wide, it still won't fit? Avocado burgers are especially tough to eat, because, like, everything slides around and everything. Don't you agree? Like, it makes me wonder why girls always order avocado burgers and stuff. What in the hell are these two on about? Alright, very weird, very weird. Boys who hang out in places like this are all so stupid. Suddenly there are just new people standing around. There are people standing around all over the damn place. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, well, this is all slightly disconcerting. In the next part, I'm gonna wager that we can probably, just maybe, get into Porky's building now. And also, don't think I forgot about another secret encounter we need to get ourselves involved with. Lot to do, and I don't know where it's all going. All I do know is that I'm exceptionally worried. I'll see you all next time.